Ladies and gentlemen, it's a case of Upper West Side Stockport Road Police and June's homemade wire mesh rollers. And there's no stopping Ethel's new warp speed mobility buggy.
Hello, we're not a knock through Terry's house in a side street that used to be a hairdresser's. We are a salon, and for today, training centre for beleaguered airlines. My name's June. How can I help you? I'm always very much on trend. Something I picked up from Fashion Week. But a lot of stylists now use salad tongs for hairstyling. You know, to retain ultimate freshness. Yeah. No, I'll never use wire mesh rollers for an overnight styling procedure again. Client of mine. Sorry, it's still very raw. She ignored me advice, I may add. Slept in a wire mesh rollers. Must have been one of those light sleepers. Rolling back and forth all night. Woke up. I'm sorry, she woke up. She completely mangled her partner. Luckily, she had a mattress protector on, or else that would have been ruined. Apparently, a partner was only identified by DNA and the name sewn into the gym jams. I said to her, to achieve and retain so many overlap styles, to keep the look in place, you really need clamping irons and a vice grip. She didn't know what to know. Oh, sorry, right. Well, I could do you a side skimmer or a peeper sweeper, or is it a side sweeper and a peeper skimmer? What about a boho fringe, or is it a Soho fringe? You see, I don't know where I'm at with it all, but like I said to the police, yes, I do make my own wire mesh rollers from galvanised chicken wire. It didn't say anything on the packaging about it being barbed. I got it online from some industrial estates, yeah. I mean, when it all calms down, to be honest with you, I think I'm onto a winner. Beats a head full of barack clips. Well, she still looked fabulous at the funeral, and that was 3 weeks later because of the inquest. Still loaded with beautiful tousled volume. She said she'd just apply some mousse before blow drying and run some serum through it to make it shine. I think it's little Barb's that's done the trick. I said, but what could she say? Yeah, okay, it's around for now.
Myself, June, well, I never went short of nylons or chocolate. I had a very productive arrangement with an American GI, Randy. I was. Black guy, the softest of skin, used to send me some lovely chocolate bonbons. I had him round the other week.
What, were your hip?
No, not Randy. What do I want with chocolate bonbons at my age? Well, they just get stuck under my plate. Could get very messy for everybody concerned. Sorry, I'm re-digressing. What was I on about now, June? What was it? What was I talking about, June?
Sorry, I was concentrating a bit of gristle I've got lodged in the back of my molar.
Oh, Randy, that was it. Well, I had the electric buggy salesman round for my new mobility motor. Nice man, smelt a bit soapy, had dirty fingernails. Apart from that, he knew his stuff. Telling me about this foam wedge to modify seating position or posture. I said, don't get me wrong, I like a nice firm foam wedge, but let's zone into the bigger picture. What are we talking? Top speed?
Oh, we don't want you reversing through Aldi's windows again, Ethel, love.
I slipped him a backhander and 24 bottles of carrot chutney. I've had him in since the Suez crisis. Got me a mobility buggy with top speed of 125 miles an hour. I can do Morrison's in 12 seconds flat, and that's a weekly shop. Apparently at top speed you need a special camera to actually see me. I'm just a blur of colour like the Starship Enterprise on warp speed. Just a trail of a hairnet and a blue rinse.
Hiya, June. It's only Jeffrey from Beleaguered Airlines. Is it alright if I just park my 70s hostess trolley with attached pineapple ice cube container next to the hair dryers.
Right, I've done blue eggs and a matchmaker hedgehog cake. And how many are you expecting for this training day?
Oh, right. Well, what with the meteor storm, June? I don't think the emails went out.
Oh.
But I'll make a start with you guys. Right, hair dryers down. Right, a call bell goes off, June. What do? Come on, you should know this. Remember the 4 simple letters. A, V, P, U.
Chance
Apu.
would be a fine thing. I haven't been for I don't know how long.
An A stands for avoidance. Talk us through it, June. We're at 14,000 feet and a bell goes off. What simple steps do we follow? Come on.
First we look at the call bell. If it's blue, it's from a passenger.
That's good.
Then we give the V sign behind the garlic curtain.
Excellent, Ethel. And then next we...
Listen.
Good. What are we listening for?
People in distress, people panicking, people that are generally trying to get the crew's attention.
Brilliant, that's right. Whinging attention seekers. What do we do next, Donna?
Oh God, feel.
Very good, Donna. You are listening. What are we feeling for?
Oh, I know this one. The toilet door.
Good, and...
Go inside, reapply lipstick and wait until the person's unconscious, cover them with a blanket and shove a bottle of Valium into the blue where the dams.
Excellent. Marvellous. 99% of the time, if they're not trying to get free paracetamol, they're trying for an insurance claim. We are not going to let them get away with it at Beleaguered Airlines.
No.
If you're feeling unwell, stay at home and contact your GP.
Yeah.
If it was up to me, anybody over 50 should holiday in Tenby. Old people just clutter up the beaches with cellulite in Barbara Taylor novels. That's first aid done, guys, or as it's known now, immediately reach for a Kit Kat, sit down on your crew seat. What do we do next, June? Or what should we be hearing from the flight deck?
Oh God,
Cabin crew, take your seat immediately, ignoring all medical emergencies due to turbulence.
Oh, it was on the tip of my tongue.
And what should we be thinking about checking?
Where the OK magazine is.
Excellent! Right, guys, we're at 99,000 feet out on the meal service.
Jeffrey, I didn't think we flew that high. I thought that
Thought! What do I keep telling you guys? Right, after 1, 2, 3...
Don't think, drink!
Right. Thinking will get you nowhere. Drinking will make you more popular down route, especially if you combine it with...
Oh, a dare or a prank, or i.e. really juvenile behaviour.
the sort of behaviour that could possibly get you...
Sacked!
Lovely. 99,000 feet then. It's called the Nanosphere. That little bit up there between sky and space. On occasion, we do a bit of work for the government and NTL, fixing satellites and decorating space stations and the like. Don't worry, you won't be asked to do anything like that until you've been online for at least 3 days. I mean 3 months. After 3 months, a little bit of a spacewalk will be a walk in the park. Well, in space.
Safety-wise though, Jeffrey, now I do speak from experience. You've got to be very careful what you eat before spacewalking.
Oh, yeah. Do you miss the space station, Ethel?
Oh, shush, that's classified. Now, you tried doing a 5.5-hour spacewalk after 3 rounds of beads on toast. They end up finding you light years later, stiff as a sheet of MDF, spinning round Uranus. Which is ironic really, because that's the problem that got you there in the first place.
Safety first, guys. Safety first, yeah.
An untethered Sandra Bullock in Gravity. Whew! I don't know what all the fuss was about.
Right, guys. Moving on to dangerous goods. Dangerous goods on board. So, dangerous goods, guys. Dangerous goods are goods which risk healthiness, wealthiness, and happiness. Remember that, guys, it could be in the exam. We like to keep it simple and to the point at Beleaguered Airlines, and it boils down to boiled sweets, yeah?
Just boiled sweets?
Yeah. What I will say, what I do know, guys, is, and this also might be in the exam, never underestimate the power of a plastic smile or a little nana nap. The ability to implement a swift onboard incident body swerve, learn some show tunes, avoid hotel buffets with microwaves, and always carry a crew bag cup of soup. Right, boiled sweets then. I don't know if you're aware, but in 2004, nearly 8,000 people were rushed to hospital after choking on a boiled sweet.
How many of these were on an aircraft at the time?
We're talking kiddies here, June. Kiddies and young adults. Have you got kiddies?
No, I'm infertile and officially can't digest pasta.
We've all got a cross to bear, June. Now, Beleaguered Airlines has combined forces with TastyBagTreats.com in an attempt to eradicate boiled sweet choking by 2019. Chocolate limes, black currants and licorice, cola cubes. No! These are not allowed on board, even as crew. Why? Because if, for example, I inadvertently drop one on a child, or perhaps a pensioner, or perhaps that random gentleman caller in 4F that you've not seen since last hot summer with a sweet tooth, he could choke on one of your cinnamon balls. Think about it. Oh. Think about it. And don't even contemplate trying to get half a pound of giant licorice torpedoes into the big US of A. If it wasn't for the distressing way I was walking, I'd have got away with it. The crew just put it down to the fact I was going steady with a policeman. They've got bigger truncheons these days, do you know what I mean? And I had eaten 28 vegetarian sausage and turnip mash passenger meals on the flight. Well, the US of A authorities got suspicious. That vegetarian sausage and turnip mash produces a lot of gas. It was a miracle no one was injured. Pachoo! 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 Well, not on my watch. Not on my watch, guys. Right. After the break, we'll do manual handling, i.e. how to properly handle a man. And ingrowing toenails on board, the do's and don'ts. Yeah?
Whatever are you doing, Geoffrey?
Get the other end of this, June.
What?
Well, you've not made much room for my pace table, June. I'll have to go right into the window. I shall just pull the nets back. Ooh, these nets could do with an overnight soak in a bit of Biotex.
Yeah. What's this?
Oh, this. It's my sign. Geoffrey's Global Travel Shampoos and Soaps. I set my stall up at the weekend near Heysham Ferry Crossing next to the concrete bus stop, but what with the weather?
Unsaleable soaps?
Refund after refund, June, so I packed up.
I can't remember giving you the green light, but as you're here...
Just get the other end of this, June.
Oh, that's nice.
Makes a nice tablecloth, but they're Egyptian cotton curtains, June, from the MGM Casino Hotel in Las Vegas.
Oh.
The room maid, Cuban, said it was the same room that Whitney Houston stayed in the night before.
No.
I will always love you, always love you.
Never really been sure about that last note.
No, me neither. Oh, Whitney Houston.
Oh, Whitney Houston, yeah, practically in my salon. Who'd have ever thought it?
I know what you're thinking, June. And no, I would never sell them. No.
Ah, yeah. No, because they're probably worth something and we'll keep the value.
Forget flog it, June. These curtains will be on Vantix Roadshow down the line. I even got the maid, Conchito, to sign this.
A sanitary bag?
Of the other side.
Whitney Houston opened and closed these curtains. Signed Conchito Vasquez Remedio Salvador Maria Raimondio Vasquezes. Geoffrey, you are so switched on because they always say on Fanteek's show, if you've got some letter or documents that back up the object's authenticity, it has value.
Yeah. These Whitney curtains are my retirement, June. A B&B at Morecambe Front or a static home in Cleveley's. Just to say thank you, June.
Oh, what's this? Oh, you shouldn't have, Geoffrey.
all the way from the Caribbean island of Jamaica, June.
Alright, let's have a look. Oh, it's a vat of rum and coke and bath grenades. Bob Marley and a soak in the bath lavering this lot on tonight. We're talking the immersion on constant, and I'm not getting out so my fingers crinkle.
Right then, guys. Yeah. Welcome back after your break. Let's make a start with manual handling. How to properly handle a man. Donna, start us off.
Right.
Put your hands together for Hairwaves 5.